Hello, Gang Hee-kyung. This is a quick extra discussion about the term nuchirulboda, from last night. Now, this word is not always easy to translate. Okay, why? Because the emphasis might be different in different situations. I'll show you in a minute. Or why? Because the meaning might be different in different situations. What you want to say might be different. So, if you put the word into Naver Dictionary, you get this. Read one's continents, too formal. Watch out, no, nobody says this. Furtive, that's a professor word. Nobody says this. And then there's a lot of other sentences, right? But if you talk about this, like this guy, glance at, glance over at, glance up at. So this guy's glancing up at the clock or his boss. So, an example sentence, it was 5:31 p.m. and I kept glancing up at the team leader to see if we could go home. Many Koreans have said this. But this, you're talking about him glancing up. Oh, okay. That's the emphasis, the main point. But we know because he wants to go home, right? Or in The Matrix, Neo is glancing up, looking for his boss, or looking up for his boss. In this situation too, what's this, Minu? What's this guy? Anyway, he keeps glancing over at her. I think he likes her, right? Quickly looking. But if you're talking about behavior, I'm trying to get a read on what the boss is doing, on where the boss is going, because you're looking at their nonverbal language. Or in this case too, Neo is trying to get a read on his boss, or to see where his boss is. Right? Get a read on is understand their behavior, understand what they're going to do. I'm trying to get a read on my team leader. It's 5:31 p.m. I want to go home. I don't know what he's going to do. But this expression that a lot of people have, walk on eggshells, is continual. It's 5:31 p.m. I'm really worried. But whenever I'm near this person, I have to walk on eggshells. Okay. I have to walk on eggshells around him. He's very sensitive. Right? This is a common expression. And I'll show you some examples. But if you're talking about this situation, because he is nervous, he's worried, but the emphasis is on him looking. Walking on eggshells is usually habitual or daily, right? Habitual, every time. I have to be careful around my mother-in-law. I personally feel like I'm always walking on eggshells around her. Need to correct this. Habitual all the time. But glancing is looking. She's always glancing over here. He always glances up from his desk. But for understanding behavior, I don't know what he's going to do. I'm trying to get a read on him. Anyway, I hope this helps.